I am Coach Cameron, and I see a whole army of little soccer warriors here in defiance of out-of-control coaches and parents. You've come to fight as free players, and free players you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight?
No. Not against them. They're too scary. They scream at me repeatedly, and if I don't comply, they will take me out of the game. And I'll be embarrassed and ashamed. So will I fight? No. There's too many. I can't fight. I don't want to be subbed off. I want to play. So I'll do what they say.
I fight, and you may be subbed. Comply, and you'll stay on the field, at least for a while. And retired many years from now. Would you be willing to trade all the games from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell the parents and coaches, shut up and no more, this is our game, not yours, and to tell them that they may take our game, but they'll never take our freedom.
Audio's on. Episode 715. This is Coach Cameron, along with me with Lydia Padilla and Jack Cameron in studio. How you doing, Jack?
Good.
So El Rojo is with us today as IT, but we have Lydia Padilla with us. She is an alumni like myself. Welcome to the show, Lydia.
Thank you.
So we have a lot to talk about tonight, but on the show we have Jess McDonald has a video to share with us. She sent a message. She's currently playing professional soccer in Australia. We have Kiana Miyazato is going to share a message as well. She won the first. She was part of that first team that won the national championships. She's currently at San Jose State. They won conference over there and played the first round against Stanford University. She has a message for the girls. And we'll also have Bailey Norris, defender from Phoenix College, Ari Lemons, and Zalma Torres. Maybe Zalma Torres is at, where's she at? What did I say she was? Chili's. And she might come on. Who knows? Ari Lemon's supposed to be on. Coach Cigar will be on with us at the very tail end of this show. And we have a lot going on. But first, let's talk about Lydia. Lydia Padilla, 2014 graduate, right? No.
Yeah, I started in 2012, graduated in 2014.
Okay. And then you're the current assistant coach at Phoenix College. You just went to your second national championships, lost in the semis last go around, but won the championship, 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh my gosh, I can't keep. Everything's such a blur. But Lydia played at Phoenix College for 2 years and then went on to, where'd you go? Anderson Broadus University?
Anderson Broadus University.
And then on to Tabor College?
Yeah, both in the middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
A lot of character you'll learn from going to middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So question for the podcast, what was your favorite goal you saw at the national championships? Now, the reason I pose that question, comment, let us know if you were there, and what was your favorite goal? There were so many goals. How many goals were scored, Lydia?
For our team alone,
yeah,
18 goals.
18 flipping
18
goals
in
Holy
4
cow.
games.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's take a look at a couple.
Okay.
All right. Here's goal number 1.
Between two teams that have the athleticism to go and win it. Garcia fresh into the game, and fresh over the top is Lemons. Nobody in the area for her at first. She goes
crushes
for
it.
goal!
Yeah. Look at that. That was an amazing goal. Holy cow. Ari Lemons. She was also the 5A Player of the
Lemons.
Year out of Millennium High School.
Stuns.
Yeah.
And we have Bailey. Norris is calling in. Let's get Bailey on. All right, so is Bailey set up? So you have to, like, on the bottom, Jack, you have to put, like, left or right. Oh, what are you doing? All right. Okay, well, add, and I don't know why you're doing all that, but there's Bailey. Hey, Bailey. Can you hear us?
Hey, how are you?
We're good.
Hi, Bailey.
Is that? Oh, hey, Lydia.
Yeah, she can see you. So Bailey, go ahead and tell us a little bit your experience. You've won 2 national titles now. You won yesterday, apparently, because I thought it was 2 days ago. It was yesterday. Tell us about your experience at Phoenix College winning 2 national titles.
It was definitely not easy to win 2 titles, but thanks to our coaching staff, my teammates, just all around our staff, they really helped me become the player that I am, and I think my whole team just deserves to have a ring. But the fact that I was able to experience it twice, I'm just very thankful for it. And it was definitely not easy.
Yeah, that's rare. 2 national championships. That's so rare, especially on the field of play. You have no idea, and I think every year you're on this earth, you'll realize how significant that is. And you know what's really cool about being part of a team that's won national title? You guys will always come back together, always, forever. 20 years from now, 30 years from now, because it's so rare. You guys will have a common bond. You guys will be coming together with your families 10, 20, 30 years from now. It's crazy to think about. So, Bailey, tell us a little bit about your friendships you've made in the last two championship runs that you've been part of. Actually, you've been part of 3, but you've gotten 2 championships. Tell us a little bit about the friendships you made within the team.
Honestly, the whole team, they became my family. Like, we all call each other sisters. They're truly my best friends. I'm just so thankful that soccer was able to create the bonds that I have now, because they really did become my family.
Yeah. What's your favorite memory?
My favorite memory is probably our first season when we won, just because it was my first time ever winning, and we had such a small roster. None of us knew we were even gonna get to the national tournament, and the fact that we won with only 14 girls, it was amazing.
I forgot about that. 14. So they went with 14 players. 14 players in Chris Segar's 14th years coaching. There's a lot of significance. I think Jessica McDonald's 14, and there's so many different, situations with that number, or however you want to say it. But Bailey, we have a lot of guests coming on the show tonight. We are so grateful that you had a chance to call us in and be part of the show. Amazing defender. So glad you've been part of this team. You're extremely helpful, not only with the women's team, but also with the men's team. Very supportive, helping, tutoring some young men as well as the young women on the team. You're a 4.0 student, right?
Yeah.
You're going to maintain that?
I am.
4.0.
Yeah, I definitely, that's my plan.
So, I believe it or not, we have a lot of university coaches that watch my show. If you need someone that has a 4.0 GPA, which that means you transfer with a lot of money, and also a 2-time national champion defender, get hold of us. We'll get you connected with Bailey Norris and put you guys together and hopefully get you onto a great school going on next year.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you, Bailey. Appreciate you, and congratulations once again.
Bye,
Thank
Bailey.
you so much. Bye, Coach.
Bye.
That was Bailey Norris. So, yeah, and next up, we should have, I think, Ari?
Yeah.
Ari or Zama, one of the two. Whoever calls in first wins, and we'll have a conversation. So we already showed Ari's first goal. Let's show the second goal of the tournament, which I believe, or the national final, which was Ari as well.
Runyon a diagonal, looking for Layman's. Been a menace, and wins it back. She's got help from Garcia again, avoids it!
Yeah, there's so much traffic in Tucson that I just showed up, and then Ari scored that first goal we shown, and then the second one. So what were you feeling at the time on the sideline? You got your second one in the first half. What were you thinking?
I was honestly not too surprised. I was just more excited because I already knew going into that game, very confident. And all of us had a feeling we could get a 3-0 win in that. And as you've seen in all the other games, like once we get one goal, the next one's coming right after that. And the next one after that. And the next one after that.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody knows the scores from all our games, but we got 7-1 in the first one, 5-1 in the next one, 2-0. That was our closest game in the semifinal. 2-0. That one was our most challenging game. And we knew it was going to be the most challenging going into it. But we secured those 2 goals, got a shutout, which was really cool. And then in this final, we ended up 4-0.
Nice.
But yeah, it definitely gave us some comfort, especially going into halftime being at 2-0. Because in the semifinal the day before, at halftime it was 0-0. So that one was a little bit more stressful. But this one was just a really, really fun game. So it was nice to get that second goal right away.
It was definitely fun to watch. I was so excited watching it. Especially I enjoyed watching you guys being up 2-0 at half and knowing that most likely you guys were going to win that going away, because I know the 3-headed monster you guys have up front with Anisel, Zalma, and Ari, that they just want to keep scoring, which causes a problem for anyone. Speaking of scoring, let's show the third goal in the national championship final.
I think I disagree still, though. 2-0 down at this point. Again, saving face doesn't do much for me.
Layman, she's got a wonderful left foot to deserve in and out of the reach of Valenzuela Acosta, but Torres!
Yeah, that's the goal that really sealed the deal for us.
Yeah, it was over by then. That was so fun to watch. And it didn't take much longer. What the commentator was saying is he's like, there's no point of sitting back and trying to preserve a 2-0 defeat. Doesn't matter with these girls, showing the fourth one.
Well, out towards Layman's, 2 goals and an assist today. Devastating on this far side, and the left flank has belonged to her. Another service out towards Valenzuela Acosta. It falls!
And I love, we don't have the video of them dancing. I actually have those on my phone. I might send those over to you, Jack. Yeah, the 3-headed monster all scored in the national final. And it was definitely something that was so exciting to watch. And it's really fun to watch because Zalma and Anisel, I've been watching them play since they're like 9, because they're from the west side, and they play with my daughters. But yeah, it's such a cool thing to see, especially with the kind of change in demographics in the women's game. Because the women's game, typically at the national championships, big, white, blonde girls, and not anymore. Yeah. So because I remember when they won the first national title, it was that case, and those girls were huge. We had Yessie and Kiana were our 2 tall, strong girls, but they were average size against everyone else, would just fit in. And to watch our girls go to Georgia and win the first one was amazing. My voice is going out. So it's not something that people are used to. So much so that we actually caught one of the administrators on their sideline showing the bird. Do you have that overlay? Check this out. This is good sportsmanship. So they were apparently mocking our young ladies, flipping them off and, doing those kind of things. Can you see? Yeah, you didn't know that, huh?
No.
Yeah, so that's home sideline. And those one's a trainer and the other one's, I don't know, an assistant or something. I don't know. Uh-huh. But yeah, careful what you do. It's on TV, and the media is everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of a mix for us. Like, we came out really turning heads this week, and got a lot of new fans, new supporters, just people who enjoyed the way that we play. But at the same time, you still have those people who aren't our biggest fans.
Yeah.
Kind of don't want to see us winning.
Well, and Jack, as people comment, you can always throw them in the thread. So, and we can discuss them later if that comes about, unless you think we should talk about any of them now. So I do every week, unfortunately, I have to cover the latest soccer pedophile. And we have another one. So he's there's a Charlotte church leader, former soccer coach, charged with child sex crimes, police say.
Police say Dameron used his role of power and access to children to prey on young boys. Based on his pattern of abuse, police fear they'll find more victims as they keep digging.
Son.
Benjamin Dameron.
All right, we'll get back to the pedophile, because pedophiles will be here every week, but Ari's calling in. So let's talk to Ari. Let's see. Yeah, you can just put left or right. There you go. Ari.
Hi, Dave.
How are you? I also have one of your coaches here.
Her favorite coach.
Oh, hey.
So,
Hi, Ari.
oh yeah, you got to put her back. There you go. Ari, so we already showed your goals. I don't know if you saw them. Were you watching the podcast before?
No, I wasn't.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
Rude.
Jack, you got to be better with it. How dare you? There we go.
I didn't know where the podcast was.
Well, now you know. Follow me. Coach Cameron Soccer.
Okay.
Google
on
me.
Facebook.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can find me, Ari.
Okay.
So if Ari, how many goals have you scored this year? She doesn't know. I knew I should have said that. I know she doesn't know the answer. In the 20s, we'll just say that. 25, 26.
Yeah, maybe. Around there, probably.
Yeah, that's Ari right there. So Ari, we showed your first two goals already. We're going to show your first one right now because it was ridiculous. So take a look at this.
Between two teams that have the athleticism to go and win it. Garcia fresh into the game, and fresh over the top is Lamons. Nobody in the area for her at first. She goes for goal! Ariana Lamons!
So Ari, describe that moment.
It was like the happiest moment of my life. It was so fun. It was great, especially because it was like the first goal of the game, so I was like so hyped.
Yeah. Can I comment?
Uh-huh.
So I was watching you the whole game because you were on the sideline closest to us, and you were already playing really well. But I could tell in your face you were just like slightly nervous, kind of a little bit in your head. But then as soon as you got that goal, everything changed. It's like, okay, Ari's here. Ari's going to really pull it out now. And then you did. You got one more goal and then 2 assists after that. Am I right?
Yeah.
Did it feel that way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to see your second goal, Ari?
Yeah. So
Okay.
It was so.
Yeah, show the second one.
Running a diagonal, looking for Lamons. Been a menace. And wins it back. She's
a
help
menace.
from Garcia again. Avoids it!
That's awesome. Ari, was the Holmes sideline like heckling you guys and stuff?
I don't think so.
Oh, you didn't even recognize them. That's how focused you were. Hey,
Yeah.
so show that overlay, Jack. Check this out. This is their sideline. Giving the finger. I know.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. That's how much frustration you guys caused for the entire tournament, scoring how many goals again?
18.
18 goals? What the flip? That's crazy.
I know, that is crazy.
I told Coach Cigar, I was still at work when you guys came home, and I said, "Is that a record?" He goes, "Oh, I don't know, probably." So we're gonna find out if that's a record. I bet it is. And Ari, so you're an extremely talented player coming from Yuma Catholic, scoring 38 goals there. Went to Millennium High School. I thought you were left back. Your teammates convinced I know. Your teammates convinced me to put you up front. And as soon as I put you up front, you put 4 goals on the number 2 team in the state. And we won 4-0. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I can admit I'm wrong. What is your experience going from being the 5A goal scorer or a 5A offensive player of the year coming out of Millennium High School? And you should have been recruited by everyone in the country. And now you had to settle for a junior college, which I don't consider it settling. What was your experience playing at Phoenix College, knowing you probably should have been at, say, a GCU, but you ended up at Phoenix College? Are you grateful that you were kind of put in that position? Is it something that you would still have chose somewhere else, or what's your experience of playing at the 2-year system?
I don't regret it just because I feel like if I were to go like to university, I wouldn't get like the same experience. I feel like we wouldn't even maybe like go to nationals. I don't even know if I would play, so I definitely don't regret it, and I'm glad like I stuck with Phoenix College, especially because like the players we have, I love playing with them, and like I grew up playing with people like that, so.
Yeah, and I've always been very curious about you, Ari, because you're naturally talented. The one thing I watched far as your ability technically is every time, and I've told you this before, every time you like touch the ball, whether it's in the air or your first touch on the ground, your feet are moving, like you're activating your body to move. That, as simplistic that might sound, that's a rare quality. You just naturally start moving. I remember when we were playing Desert Mountain and the ball kind of bounced on your head and back of your shoulders, and you started running and spinning with the ball, and it just ended up on your feet because you're just moving. And I'm like, it was crazy, especially in the tight space we were over there. So are you wanting to still pursue moving on, playing somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like seeing what my options are right now. I don't really know yet. But yeah, I do want to keep playing.
Yeah, I got a text. I didn't want to share it with you yet, but I know I got a text from South Dakota State. That seems a bit cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was during the championship game. I'm like, yeah, I'm not responding. But I think whatever school one of your teammates went there from Millennium. Do you remember who that was?
I don't. Oh, was it Gabby?
Oh, Sangillo, yeah. It's Gabby's school. Is
Oh,
that North Dakota State?
I was talking to North Dakota State.
Yeah.
So you're talking about South or
North and South, I don't know what's what. It's a
oh
Bison. That's North Dakota State. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure Coach Cigar's getting text messages. Zalma's getting a lot of text messages sent over wanting everyone at PC, especially the 3-headed monster up front for PC with you, Anisel, and Zalma. But tell us one of your most fondest memories at PC.
um probably the Texas Mile. Because like it was like everybody was just so like everybody just looked dead, and like we're just pushing through it, and I feel like it was like one of our weakest moments but like also our strongest. So yeah.
Did you like it?
um kind not really, to be honest. No, not
You,
really. But it was like looking back on it, I'm just like, wow, like we really did all that. Like to make it all the way over here, like to nationals.
I think that's the biggest thing that the girls realized this week is that we put them through everything that we put them through this summer during preseason to help us get to where we made it on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I think they're starting to really appreciate that and see that when they put that much work into something, they can get out of it what they have set their mind to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would you stop losing Ari? There she is. No, but it's on there. Like you could click on it. Yeah. And now you know. So Ari, I'm very excited to see what school you decide. I want it like that whole ceremony. You should bring all the PC girls out, and they'll have all these hats, and they'll be like, "Oh no, I'm going this one," and just psych us all out. We should do that. Let's have an unveiling at Coach Cameron's podcast room. We'll do an unveiling. I'll buy the hats. Give me your official. Cool. Give me who you decide to go, and then I'll buy some fake or another school's hat where you could be like, "Oh." And then we'll bring your mom where she can storm out because she wanted you to pick a different school. And if you have, I don't know, you have to see that, all the football ones when
I've seen those.
Yeah, where grandma gets upset. She's like wearing like Florida State and they choose Nebraska and she just storms out, which is hilarious. Jack, how are we doing all the comments? Anyone have any questions for Ari? No questions for Ari. That's shocker. Yeah. Well, Ari, you're special. It's been a thrill watching you play, not only in high school, but also at Phoenix College. And congratulations. You get one of these.
A ring?
Yeah. So it's so cool that you get one. And we were telling Bailey before you got on about the relationships you have with the team. When you have something like this, you guys as a team will get together often, like now, a year later from now, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, you'll never be forgotten because you're bounded by a ring that very few people on earth have. So congratulations. Look forward to watching you keep elevating your game. And thank you so much for coming to Phoenix College because you definitely help continue the success of what the Bears have.
Thank you.
Yeah, and watch the show. We have some with Jessica McDonald has some comments and Kiana Miyazato. Did we already show those?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, they have some kind words for you guys, so make sure you tune in and listen to their thoughts. So thank you, Ari.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Bye, Ari.
Bye.
So we probably should show those before Coach Cigar gets on. Mm-hmm. So let's take a listen to what Kiana Miyazato sent us.
Hey guys, Kiana here. Just want to say congratulations on winning another national championship. I am not surprised at all. Like, I've been following you guys throughout the whole season and all of your hard work and dedication has literally translated onto that field. And, you know, I'm not surprised you won 4-0 in the finals. Like, yeah, you guys are such ballers, so crazy. And it is so well deserved that you guys won another national championship. So yeah, congratulations. Celebrate, enjoy the moment, and yeah, I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of you guys.
Yeah, I don't know if we should, because in the pre-show I get confused. So we also had a message from Jessica McDonald.
What's up, ladies? My Phoenix College Bears women's soccer team. I just want to give you guys a huge shout out and a congratulations once again on winning the national title. That's huge. That's big time to win it back to back. Right. I mean, that's such a huge milestone, especially for the Phoenix College.
All right, pause it. Let's bring Chris on. I don't want to lose him. So, Coach Cigar.
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Hey, so we want to make sure we answer the call. We have a message from Jessica McDonald. I want you to have a chance to hear it. So let's just start from the beginning. Here's Jessica McDonald congratulating you guys.
What's up, ladies? My Phoenix College Bears women's soccer team. I just want to give you guys a huge shout out and a congratulations once again on winning the national title. That's huge. That's big time to win it back to back. I mean, that's such a huge milestone, especially for the Phoenix College program, athletics program. So I just want to say congratulations. I'm so proud of you guys and well done.
That was Jessica saying congratulations.
Yeah, it was awesome. She actually talked to the girls on the bus when we were leaving the stadium yesterday. Z had her on a little phone call, which is so crazy and so incredible for her to be calling and taking the time to talk to the team all the way from Australia.
Yeah, that is really cool because the time difference is like 8 hours, I think. So that would have been pretty late.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's cool. So Chris, tell us about the first question we have is, this is your second one. What was the difference between the first one you won to this one you just won yesterday?
First one is definitely, you spend years working on trying to get there, and the first one is, I don't know how to describe it, is almost indescribable. But the second one here is just as incredible, just as much fun. It means just as much. And this one, the first one, there were struggles going on with that one. This one, it was even more. This fun. This group, the 6 girls from that first team, and that core group that's won both, and they've made history. They made history twice.
Yeah, it was so fun to be there in person versus watching it from Georgian Dragon. But Lydia will be asking some questions. She'll just give me the finger when she's ready. But Lydia's in studio with us. Say hi, Lydia.
Hey.
So,
what coach? Long time no see.
That's what I just said. Long time no see.
So how was it for you two working together? Tell us a little bit about working with Lydia and what she did for your program.
Well, I bring Lydia in. Lydia is one of the, from her era, one of the smartest kids, one of the hardest working players. Knows how we play, knows me, knows what I like to do, and brought Lydia in to be almost like a buffer. Sometimes we try to find different ways for the girls to figure out what we're trying to do, and having a former player and somebody who's successful, and she's gone on and been successful at the next level. She's graduated and she's back running her own club. A bright up and coming coach. Thought it'd be a great addition to staff, and boy, was I right. The only problem is I thought I'd bring her in, and because I've been known to be the bad cop, and hopefully she was going to be the good cop, to be a little softer edge. But as the season went along, the girls are starting to refer to us as bad cop, bad cop.
So to you, Lydia, what was it like working with Coach Cigar? And do you have any questions for him?
Well, I have a lot of complaints. Where do you want me to start? I'm just kidding. So working with Chris, I came in with that idea of obviously how he coaches because I played for him, but right away I learned that he became a little bit more soft since I had played for him because it had been about 8 years. So that was a little surprising. But yeah, my first year coaching with him was more of figuring out what my role is and what my part is on the team. And then coming into this year, I felt a little more comfortable. I was definitely a lot more involved this year. I freed up some more time to dedicate to the team. And I don't know if you agree or not. I think you might, but I feel like we started to really connect and we were just on the same page a lot. And I don't know. I think we worked really well together this year, and it was a big part of why we were successful. And I appreciate that you allowed me to step in a lot more and have some say in a lot of the decisions that were being made. So it was a really good experience.
I think Coach Cigar froze. There he is.
Yeah, Dave, I have to agree. Yeah. Well, we had more of a funny banter this year. I think Lydia got to see a different side of me than when she was a player. And even last year, again, this year, like I said, she was definitely around more, and I think we got to interact a lot more. She got to see a side of me that, yeah, you don't get to see often, but she knew me as coach, as the hard, stern, strict coach, but she got to see the island boy. So she got to see the prankster. She got to see the person who would say we're wearing blue shirts tomorrow, but then I'd show up in black, and she'd show up in blue, and then she that.
I like that environment.
I'd tell her to wear blue, and Jason and I would wear a different color just to get under her skin and see if she could deal with it, and she dealt with it really well.
So Coach Chris, Coach Cigar, Coach Sager, it's Sager, right? I'm
whatever.
I'm sticking with Cigar.
Just call
Siggy.
Yeah, good like that.
I'm gonna show you a photo, and let me know if you take a look at this photo and give me your opinion on it. Go ahead. Show them the picture, Jack. What do you see?
I see one of the homes. I don't know if it's a assistant or a redshirt player flipping off one of our players.
You know you had success if you're drawing that kind of attention. So, just so you're aware,
And that didn't phase me. And that's something that we talked to the girls about going into the game. We talked about the Holmes fans. We played them. We played them last year in what, spring into the summer, and their fans were rowdy. And it was probably unnerving for the girls because unlike being in Tucson where we had more of the home fans, we were in Georgia in the South, and that was closer for homes, and they had we probably had about 20, 25 fans at the most, and the stands were packed with Holmes fans. Oh yeah, and they got at our kids. And you know what? The louder they are means that like you just said, you're having an effect on them. Whatever you're doing is getting them to the point where they're trying to get at you because of what you're doing, and you do something right. So,
well, all that photo does for me is if that was me in that position, that would make me want to work really hard in recruiting to make sure you can do that exact same thing to them again. So thank you, Holmes, for giving us some motivation.
Yeah, and that's what we talk about. We use it as fuel. Don't react to it, or if you do react to it, react it in a positive manner where use it as fuel to help you play harder or to work harder or to play smarter. So I was really proud of our girls. We talked after when we got back to PCO. I think you were around, but I don't know if you heard our little final talk. Is that not only we win a national championship, but the responses or the reactions we got from most of the people in Tucson this week was so positive. That hey, PC's a class act. You guys are fun to watch. You play exciting brand of soccer. Which from a coach, yeah, even if we didn't win it, it would have been just pleasing to have. Winning it is just icing on the cake.
Yeah. Well, Coach Scar, I want to show you a video, and I want your comments on the level of this player. You're an ex-professional goalkeeper, national champion goalkeeper. So you've won national championships as a player and as a coach. Check out this video of this goalkeeper and just give me your thoughts on him.
Mischievous goalkeeper will oftentimes juggle the ball waiting for somebody to come close him down before he picks it up. He powers a punt towards Ekbuka. It's a big target.
Okay, Jack.
Ekbuka.
What do you think?
Just from the punt, I'm like, that's just an incredible strike of the ball. I'm like, big time.
MVP, baby. He's MVP.
Is that? What? Yeah.
That's the national champion.
Okay. From
Igor.
what's the school called?
Prairie State.
Prairie State. Yeah. Man among boys.
Yes, he was. Congratulations, Prairie State, finding that gem. So, and I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, so Coach Cigar, we're so proud of you and everything you've done for PC and keeping structure in such a way that you've now won 2 national titles. So now you're tied for Maricopa. PV has 2? No. They have 3.
Do they?
3.
Yeah, 3.
3. We're still chasing.
Coach Cigar, you have some work to do.
Yeah, we never stop working.
Yeah. So we're going to let you go because we have other things going on, but we appreciate you coming on the show, and congratulations once again. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Dave, I don't know if it's you or me, but I broke up.
It's definitely you.
Cool. You broke up there, but I'm assuming you said.
All right. We'll see you later, Coach Cigar. That was Coach Cigar. We had some kind of networking issues, but that's common with Coach Chris. He needs to get a better network. AT&T. Don't use Sprint. I have Sprint. But, yeah, don't use that. So final thoughts. We have another call. He wants to call us again. All right, Coach Cigar wants to talk to us again. Let's see what you fix your network.
What happened there? You broke up.
Yeah, I hung up on you because your network is horrible.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at home in my room. Boys are watching the movie. I was trying to find a quiet spot. So.
Oh, most of the interview went great, so we had you. But all we were saying is congratulations, and I'll see you tomorrow for Reconciliation Week.
Yeah, we got tons of paperwork to do. Hey, but before I go, you're following out there. Make sure they know you didn't. You asked me questions, but I want to make sure they know that this group, that's a really, really special group, wouldn't have been here without your help. So they need to know that you're one of them. We have Jason and Lydia on my staff, but you're still one of our biggest recruiters as well. And hoping that you continue to do that.
Of course, just keep giving me these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know your size. Just tell me if you want a different size.
I'm
tell
gonna
me
go.
If you want a different size. I'm ordering you the same size.
No. I want one that fits now. So, yeah, but.
So you want to do it? But tomorrow, I have the sizers. So tomorrow we'll do ring sizing and we'll go from there.
All right,
the girls are listening. I didn't want them to know, but tomorrow if they show up to study hall, we're doing ring sizes. Anybody who doesn't show up to study hall, good luck.
We'll see them all at study hall, I'm guessing. All right, Coach Cigar, we'll see you tomorrow.
I hope they listen. All right, bye, Dave.
All right,
bye, Lydia.
Bye.
So that was Coach Cigar winning his second national title. And one of the funniest things he told me was as soon as it was, I think it was in the 70th minute of the game, Mike Paleone, his old coach from Yavapai, this guy, I have his bobblehead. I love this guy. He's one that drove me to get my team to national prominence because competing with him was a pain. But he texts Coach Chris. He goes, congratulations on the national title. It's a 70th minute, so you got past that. It's now a legal game, or I don't know, some stat he has, because after 70 minutes, it's an official game. So he sent him text, congratulations, you made it past the 70th minute mark. You're a national champion. So
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just funny. We love Mike Paleone, even though we had a lot of battles. He's a special person, not only to Coach Cigar, but also to me, because we've known each other since 94. I've been battling with Coach Paleone, and now he's just a good friend and colleague. I need to have him on the podcast. I'm going to go with Prescott and have a conversation with Mike Paleone, who's won 7 national titles, and one of which was done with Coach Cigar. So, or Segar, however you want to call him. But Lydia, thank you so much for being on the show. Do you have any final thoughts about your experience with Phoenix College? And are you coming back?
Ooh, good question. It is my goal to come back as long as everything works out and as long as I get invited back. I think we have a really good thing going for us. We're kind of like on a roll here, so it'd be kind of crazy to step out at this time. All I have to say is I'm super proud of our team and thankful for everybody who's a part of it. Like Coach said, like, there's a lot of people that we don't even realize who have helped us get this far, whether it's the academic staff, additional coaches, all the athletics department, and every single player who has been a part of it. I'm very proud of everybody and thankful for the group that we have.
Yeah, absolutely. It takes a village. So because of the village at Phoenix College, we have success, and we appreciate all those that participate in the podcast. If you want more information about this podcast, you can find us on iHeartRadio, Google Play, iTunes, or wherever else podcasts are found, or go to CoachCameron.com. And hopefully it doesn't have a virus. I think it's up and running again. But to get direct access to my content, go to CoachCameron.com. And that's it. We'll see you next week for episode 716, next Sunday, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. See you later.